Yeah, that time again. Need to check the oil tank. I know, I could be on automatic delivery, but I like to check it periodically. And yes, I almost ran out. But now, there's a solution. A great new device has hit the market, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Alright, so here we go. We're testing a brand new item on the market today. A new bit of technology known as a smart oil gauge. We're going to give it a whirl and give you our results. So I ordered this online from this company, which I must say, and all the links will be below, but they had the most incredible customer service. I had a couple of questions. I emailed them. Gentleman at the company, I think his name was Steve, wrote me back and very timely and was very efficient, gave me all the information, and said if I had any further questions to give him a call. So this is the product right here. It is a smart oil gauge, ultrasonic heating oil gauge. There's an app involved to use on your smartphone, and I'm pretty excited to give this thing a whirl. So why don't we open up the box and see what we got. Oh, look at this, the old accordion instruction. Enough of that. Here it is. This is the device, the smart oil gauge. This screws into the top of your oil tank and uses ultrasonic technology to read the level of oil in the tank. Works through Wi-Fi. Yeah, this looks to be pretty exciting. Why don't we take a look at the instructions? There's a quick start guide. Getting started. It's broken down into for the homeowner, for the installer. I'm both. So here we go. Tools required. Looks pretty simple. It does say here for the homeowner, follow these to set up the device on your Wi-Fi network, and do this at the kitchen table. So this will not work if you do this on a workbench. It won't work if you do this in a living room. This must be done on a kitchen table. Thankfully, we are at a kitchen table. Whew, close call there. And now we'll get into the tools required. We need a smartphone, a pipe wrench, thread sealant, etc. Get started. Search for the app. Install the app on our phone. Connect to Wi-Fi. Very simple, very easy to read instructions. Looks like we have to remove the cap on the device, and then we're going to log in to configure. So let's begin giving this a whirl. Okay, so we found the app in the Play Store, and apparently this works whether you have Android or Apple. Either way, and we'll go ahead and install the app. Okay, so we've gone ahead and got the app installed. It's waiting now to have a sensor to set up. It's telling us to open up the cap on the device. And inside here, it indicates that we should turn on the smart oil gauge. There is, in fact, an on-off button. So we will flip that. All right, we got a flashing light. And it has here configuration button. So remove the cap and turn the switch on. We've done that. And now we need to see if we can find the device. Alright, so it took a little bit of figuring. We did get the app to install and to configure to the sensor. There was the standard method, but there was an alternate method. For whatever reason, with my Android phone, I had to use the alternate method, but we did get it connected. You can see these images here of what the app looks like. We're not really concerned about the measurements we're getting at this point. Obviously, it's not accurate. We're not installed on the tank yet. But we're ready to do that now. So we're going to put the cap on, and that doesn't need to be terribly tight. All right, for our smart oil gauge, and we have our ultrasonic sensor ready to roll. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, I'm gonna show you my bunghole. Okay, so here we are on top of my 275-gallon oil tank, and we're getting ready to perform some magic. I'm just cleaning off the area here. Because, you know, you want to avoid any dirt getting into your tank. But this is in fact an extra bunghole that I had here on the top of the tank. You know, the tank as a whole has the standard gauge with the glass meter that you can measure your fuel level, and this was an extra bunghole further back in the tank right here, and that's where we're going to install the sensor. So, you know, this really couldn't be easier. It's just a matter of a pipe wrench, all right, that you're going to put on, you know, to remove this. I've already loosened this to save us a little bit of time, and I'm going to remove my bung plug. And there's definitely some debris right around the edge here that we don't want to fall into the tank. And we just want to clean that up a little bit. And it's a standard, I believe, 2-inch opening in these tanks. So as long as you have an extra bunghole, or in the alternative, if you wanted to remove your standard gauge, if you only had one bunghole, and put in the wireless sensor, you can do that. So, you know, here we go. Here's the wireless sensor. We're just going to put a little pipe sealant, which is you can get that at Home Depot, pretty much anywhere really. This is just some Real Tough, it's called, and you know, you just need to put a little bit on the threads. So we're going to do that right now. Alright, so here's our finished product. And you can see it's all nice and neat, as best as can be. And we will now insert it. Now they want you to tighten it up with a pipe wrench. I would recommend just being careful with that, of course. But we'll do what they say. I don't want to make it too tight. But by the same token, there can be pressure that builds up when the tank is being filled. If it, you know, filled up, if it turns out that you're filling it up all the way full. Okay, I would say that that's about as tight as we want to make it. And there we go. Just smoothing out that sealant. Alright, so as you can see, we got the install complete. The smart gauge is in the extra bunghole. We obviously don't need this bung cap here. We can kind of recover that. We'll get that out of the way. And you know, this is the original factory OEM, call it what you want, gauge. You know, this is what you could remove if you didn't have an extra bunghole. I like the idea of having both, because now without needing an app or any technology, you can always see the fuel, but the Wi-Fi gauge is going to be working, pumping out the reading with its ultrasonic, and we should be good to go. Don't forget, you know, to apply that sealant. You see it sitting here on top of my transfer switch. Hey, the install of the transfer switch. Sounds like that should have been another video. I didn't do it at that time. So that's it, folks. What we're going to do now is check the app. All right, so that's pretty much it. We're a little hot and sweaty. It's a little warm down in the basement, but bottom line is we got the product installed. It's on the tank. We're getting a reading right now on the app. And I think the best way to assess this is to wait about a week or so. And then at that point, we'll return and we'll take a look at the performance of the device and how effectively it's measured throughout the week. All right, we'll see you soon. All right, we're back. It's been a week and it's been a great week. I gotta tell you, I really love this product. It's worked flawlessly. Pretty much, it seems every hour it takes a reading of the amount of oil I have in the tank, and then I have it set in the app once every 4 hours to upload that data. I can show you on the app, which you know, is not only on the phone, but you can go into your computer and log in, and you could see all the particulars on a computer screen. But right on the app, it's got it all. You could see the burn rate throughout the week. You could see how a slow graph brings the line down throughout the week. You can do it by month. You could do it by day. You could take a look at, you know, of course, how much fuel you have in the tank in total. And it's incredibly accurate. I mean, you know, when you're getting readings in the tenths of a gallon, the alerts, incredible. So you can, within the app, set this to give you alerts for numerous things. I have alerts set right now where once the tank gets to a half a tank, send me alert. Once it gets to a quarter of a tank, send me alert. When the oil gets filled up and I get a delivery, I'll get an alert that I just got the delivery. If I'm losing connectivity with the sensor, I'll get an alert. If the battery's running low, I'll get an alert. Do you want the alert by email? Do you want it by text? Really, tremendous functionality. And wait, it even gets better. Check this out. Alexa, ask Smart Oil Gauge how much oil I have.
My tank has 208 gallons. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
Goodbye.
Hey Google, Smart Oil Gauge?
Hello, how can I help you?
How much oil do I have?
My tank has 208 gallons. Is there anything else I can help you with?
When will I need oil?
My tank is burning roughly 0.8 gallons per day, and we estimate it will drop below a quarter tank around 163 days from now. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Can you say that again?
Oh, if you insist. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And there you have it. I mean, come on. You got yourself Alexa and you got Google. You could ask. You can do it on your phone. You could check the app. Really just a great product. Like I said, very happy with it. My review, 2 thumbs up.
You can say,
So,
how much oil
I'm not
do
sure
I
about
have?
that.
Or how much oil am I burning?